Detaches is a Japanese word for chit-chat and is the name of a presentation format created in Japan in 2003 by Astrid Klein and Mark Dytham, two architects looking for a way people could share their work quickly and simply in public. Since then, the idea has spread to over 700 cities around the world. At every Pechakucha night, creative thinkers come together and share their ideas with only 20 images shown for 20 seconds each. Pechakucha, a fast, fun format. Find a location, join the conversation.
Our next speaker is from everywhere, from the tropics to the Arctic, hopes to complete a PhD in higher education at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln in the next 4 or 5 years, and currently serves as the Assistant Director for Student Involvement at Williams College. He is a lifelong hobbyist, partner to a res lifer, father to a golden retriever, and owner of a small-town crepe cafe. He loves everything related to being outdoors and was once charged by a full-grown female grizzly bear and obviously lived to tell the tale, which we are very happy about, by the way. Here to talk about what our teams can accomplish from the mountaintops, please welcome to the stage Ben Lamb.
So, folks, strap on your backpacks, lace up those boots, and grab a granola bar. My name is Ben Lamb, and I'm here to challenge you to take our profession outdoors. So, let's take a hike and bring higher education into nature. Look familiar? We find ourselves sitting in these rooms on a regular basis, taking in what we traditionally consider professional development. Sitting in a chair just like this, looking at a guy with a beard and Birkenstocks talking at you, when all you really want to do is be outside with a cocktail, hanging out on the beach. Right? This is not the environment that we evolved from as people or professionals. It's actually the world that we encased around ourselves, and it's not necessarily always a good thing. We've created these higher ed spaces because of our higher ed jobs in higher ed places. So what do? Why do we do this to ourselves? Day after day, week after week, we sit behind desks, in offices, in meetings, and then we go to learn about higher education and professional development in chairs, in large buildings, in large meetings. All we do is we scale up. I'm suggesting we scale out. We need to reconnect with where we are all from. Sure, we all have communities and networks that we've developed, but somewhere along the way, we've consolidated that all down to handheld devices, hermetically sealed convention centers, and capstone keynotes. It's time to reconnect with something infinitely larger than ourselves and hit the trail. So what am I really saying? Ultimately, I'm saying we need to do simple to become complex. We need to become grounded in who we are as natural beings in a native world. We need to find how we can consolidate what that experience is into what we do in our day-to-day lives. Take your work outside. It's as simple as that. And you don't have to totally get rid of all of this professional structure that we've created. Keep some formality, but just do it in new natural spaces. You got to remember when you were in school and you asked your teacher, hey, can we have class outside today? Well, you were right. So go tell your 5th grade math teacher what's what now. Be here. Mindfulness is the name of the game. If you're here, be here. Then will happen, and there is long gone. We need to be grounded in the present. And when you're grounded in the present and you're out in the natural world, infinite space creates limitless interactions for intimate greatness. And in that space, we can listen to the white noise. The natural sounds in our environment are scientifically proven to decrease stress, improve your ability to sleep, and increase mental focus. All things that we in our field could benefit from greatly. And along the way, you can also grow your mental capacity and your resistance and resilience. It's proven that kids that play outside in all seasons have higher resilience than others. Navigating trails, hiking, walking outside, just playing helps with problem solving. While, fresh air, being physically active help with mental flexibility and physical ability. When you build your mental flexibility, you're not missing out on things. You know, you can read every article, you can go to every conference and every webinar that comes across your Twitter feed, but if you don't have that flexibility, all of that content and context can be lost to an inflexible neural network. So go barefoot. Maybe it won't go over well in your office, but on your lunch break, go outside, enjoy a little soul, feel the grass under your feet, be grounded. Crunchy granola nuts like me call it earthing. But again, science has proven that it increases electrical activity in the brain, decreases stress, and helps with balance. But you need to start where you are. My outdoors is far different than yours. I'm not going to deny that. But figure out where you stand, where your outdoors is, and how you can get there. How can you integrate that experience into your life to make you more innovative, more inspirational? Do your business outside. Maybe not this kind of business. But find ways to bring what you're doing in your office out into the world beyond the borders of campus or your building. You know, office hours can become open space hours. Webinars can become chats on a log. Your organization can become organic. When you start to redefine what a meeting space is, staff, student, and professional interactions totally change. They become awesome. But it takes us looking beyond the boundaries of what we've considered professional development for decades and start to reshape what that looks like. Start by turning off the tech. If you're walking across campus, don't answer your phone. Don't check your email. Just start with those little steps along the way, getting rid of those digital anchors that prevent you from really engaging with the greenness of our world, or the snow if you're in the Northeast. But whatever the case might be, if you can turn off the tech, do it. Our tendency as humans is unfortunately to always take over our environment. But sometimes we need to let the environment take over us, kind of throw back to our cave person self. You know, let ourselves go. But when you let yourself go, you become inspirational to others. You become that person that they want to be with and learn from. You can shine on them brighter. But sometimes you need to be alone. Just be quiet. Just be. I dare you, take 16 seconds each day. Just go outside. Breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. It will open you up in amazing ways. And if everything I just said is totally cockeyed and you don't believe a word just popped out of my mouth, just reflect in your own respect. Think about what works for you. But realize that the world is much larger than what we put ourselves into. You need to find how you can integrate that into your lives and your profession. I mean, we ask our students to broaden horizons, leap into the deep end, reach for the stars, and climb mountains. So why aren't we doing that for ourselves as higher ed professionals? Why not take a hike? Thank you.